you guys today? Welcome back to Country Views. I have another great recipe like I promised today, you guys. I'm going to be making my homemade pico de gallo and some crunchy tacos. Yep, another addition of the taco family, you guys. So I'm going to start with the pico, and I have this lovely setup of everything I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using 2 onions, a little squeeze of lemon, 3 whole pickled jalapenos, almost a whole bunch of the cilantro, and in this great recipe you can use stems if you want, 2 green tomatoes and 4 red tomatoes.
And we actually got these tomatoes from the neighbor.
Out of the garden, that's right. And I promised them that I would make them some of the pico as well. So let's get started, you guys. Alright, so I'm going to actually do one thing at a time, okay? I'm going to move all this stuff and start with my onions and my jalapeno.
Oh, those beans are falling out of that again.
Yeah, my dad made this for me. It's supposed to be an owl. It's really cute, but it was meant to be a piggy bank. He makes all kinds of different designs. Let's just show them this real quick. It's a little hand-carved piggy bank. He made this himself. It's got a little slot for your coins to put in there. If you guys are interested in any of them, message me or comment below on my Facebook page or my Instagram page at Country Views. You can also do that on the YouTube channel as well. If you're interested, let me know, and then I'll let my dad know, and I'll find out prices for you guys. Alright, so let's get back to cutting. So I have my food processor here. So I like using this because me and my kids, we like stuff really smally chopped. So what's great about this though is you don't have to sit here and keep chopping and chopping and chopping. So I just peel my onions up. And I like doing everything separate from the tomatoes because I just kind of pulsate it so that way it doesn't get like all mushy type. Now I wanted to talk a little bit to you guys while I'm chopping this up here. We have a new Instagram page that I was talking about to you guys. And we also have a new Facebook page. So if you want to go on there under Country Views, you can like to the page and see all the different things I have going on there. And we're also going to be having a slaw dog eating contest. I don't know if I told you on the last video or not, but it's on the page and the date and time and everything, you guys. So be sure to go on there and find out your details on that as well, okay?
Are you going to leave the seeds in those?
Yes, I'm going to leave the seeds in the whole jalapenos. That just gives your pico a little more flavor here. Okay. And I'm going to cut a little cilantro off here for the tacos. And I'm going to put stems and all right into the pico. Whatever's left of it. So that's going to be for the tacos there. And then we're going to put the rest of this right in here. And make sure you wash it good because, you know, it comes out of the garden and you don't know if anybody's sprayed chemicals on it or what. But this is what really makes your pico.
I love cilantro.
I do too. So guys, it's about to get really loud in here. So just bear with me, okay? We're just going to pulse it. We're going to take it off. Push it around. Okay. Now if you have a blender, you can use a blender, but make sure you do the pulse speed. Ready? Well, that doesn't want to go here. We'll just keep moving it around here until it goes. Go ahead and squeeze our lemon into it. It's not wanting to be very nice to me today. Well, see, that's something out of the garden there. And you gotta kind of just kind of keep working with it here. Give it a stir. Because see, it starts from the bottom up when it's in your processor. So if you kind of just give it a stir, it'll eventually go down. You just got to keep working with it here. Okay, so now you want to give it another stir and just keep working with it. It'll eventually go. And actually, I think this onion is probably stuck there. There we go. It might go now. Sometimes things don't want to work the way you want them to, you guys. Alright, so it's starting to get there. Let's take this big onion out and give it a little bit more chop here because it's being picky here. Sometimes you gotta cut it up in smaller pieces.
What about the other one down in there?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was a smaller one, but I guess not.
That's just what happens when you have an old processor.
Right. Okay, ready? There we go. See how pretty it goes, you guys. Alright, so this is about how you want it. Give it a stir. Oh yeah, that's going to be some good pico.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
Doesn't it smell good? I love all the different fragrances with it.
Onions are kind of burning my eyes.
Yeah, I think that's about good. I need to dry my hands here from touching the onion so I don't rub my eyes. So now we're going to dump our onion mixture into the bowl here. And you know, if there's a little bit left in here to go with your tomatoes, that's fine because you're just making room to do your tomatoes. And you're going to pulsate your tomatoes because you don't want to make it watery. That's the key. Do not make it watery. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to start with our green tomatoes. And I just go like this and get well, the green tomatoes ain't soft, so we'll just do that. You go like that. And I cube these up like this, okay, you guys? A lot of people, they'll make it real super chunky, but it tends to fall off your chip or out of your tacos easier if it's super chunky. So we like to make it kind of on the smaller side. Let me have the other green tomato there. Oh, you like the leftover lemon, huh?
Yeah.
You guys, my daughter is a big lemon fan. She loves lemons. And if I have any lemon left over, she is the one to finish it off. She loves lemons. Alright, so we're going to start with the green tomato. And remember, we're just going to pulsate it, okay? It's going to get loud again. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Give it a stir. I think we need to make that a little bit smaller here. What do you think, sis? Just a tad bit smaller?
I mean, I don't know. I think that looks pretty good.
Just maybe a couple more pulsates?
Yeah.
All right. Ready? All right. So now we're going to add our green tomatoes in with our onion mixture, you guys. It doesn't look so appealing right now, but once you see the finished product, you're going to love it. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our red tomatoes over here. Let me step on over here, sis. And we're going to do 2 at a time with the red tomatoes. And these are softer than the green. So you want to make sure you definitely pulsate these because these will go to mush. And this is called my green and red tomato pico because I put both kinds of tomatoes in it. So there again, we're going to do 2 at a time. These tomatoes look so great. I'm glad you went and got them from the neighbor's garden today, sis. They are so nice to us. They constantly give us tomatoes out of their garden. So I promised them some of my fresh pico today. So we're going to take some of that over to them once this is all done for the day. Alright, so we're going to pulsate these 2 tomatoes here. Let's give them a quick stir.
Yeah, I think that's about good for those ones.
Yeah, I think so. See, the red chops up a lot faster. And see, by pulsating it, you're not bringing them to mush. But at the same time, look at all that juice that comes out with it. That's going to make a beautiful pico.
I've always loved your pico.
Oh, I love it too. I could eat it by itself with spoons, can't you?
Yeah, I love it when Grandma makes it too.
Oh, yeah. Well, Grandma started making it, and I kind of got the recipe from her similar. And then I started adding green tomatoes to it. And it just gives it a different texture. It kind of gives it a salty, sour, sweet taste. In a way.
While she's chopping that up, just guys, look at the sunset back there. So pretty.
Don't you just love living in the country, you guys?
If they live in the country.
Well, I meant you, sis. I was talking to you about it. For our friends and families, they're at home in their homes.
I like those chilly days with the blue sky.
Yes. You know what we need to make for our friends and family? Our homemade hot cocoa. You know how we do our thing, our girl day, not grill day, our girl day, and we make our homemade cappuccino or hot cocoa. All right, it's going to get loud again, guys. All right, I think that's about good for this one. All right, guys, we're almost there. All right, you want to put that in the sink for me, sis? All right, so now you just want to give this a good stir up, okay? Oh, we kind of got a big tomato there. That's okay. We'll set that to the side for your brother. And you kind of stir it and kind of just look at all that beautiful juice it made. Isn't that pretty, sis? All the different colors and juice. All right, so now we got to add some special ingredients. Okay, so this is going to take a lot of salt. Make sure you put plenty of salt, but you want to taste it, salt it. Taste it, salt it. Then the hot sauce I always talk about, guys, from Walmart. I got it at Walmart this time, Louisiana. You're going to put several dashes of it in your Pico. Then, another key ingredient, you're going to put some ketchup. Ketchup makes it a little bit on the thicker side. Okay? You don't want to do a lot, just a little bit. Now you want to give it a stir. And stir it up until it's all evenly incorporated, okay? That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be so good, sis. You think the neighbors will like it?
Yeah.
I know our friends and families will like it. You're going to get some with your lemon there? Let me know if it needs more salt.
Oh,
Does it need more salt or more jalapeno?
it's actually perfect.
It's got enough jalapeno and salt?
Oh my god.
Alright guys, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of taste with my spoon. There again, it's just my family here with me, my kids. So let's give it a taste here.
Well, I mean, we take some of the neighbors, don't put that back in there.
That's actually pretty good with the jalapeno, but I feel like it needs more salt. Alright, so let's grab the salt here. You can grab me another spoon out here. Okay, go ahead and grab me another spoon out. That'll be my tasting spoon. That's fine. I just need something for stirring. That's really good, isn't it?
That's a perfect spice.
Definitely spicy enough, isn't it? Alright, let me get my tasting spoon here. I'm not sticking it in there. Don't worry. I'm just doing that there. Alright. Perfect. You want a little bit of taste? That's so good. Alright guys, so the next step here, you want to cover it and stick it in your refrigerator. So I'm going to get this covered, stuck in my refrigerator, clean up a little bit, and then we'll go on to the next step of the tacos.
Action.
Okay guys, so I have some hamburger over here starting to fry up for the tacos. There again, I use the ground chuck. We're going to be using the crunchy taco shells. I'll show you how we do those just here in a minute. But over here, we have a half of a large onion chopped up. And I go ahead and just put it in here with the hamburger while it's cooking. Okay. Alright. And that way it can cook down with the hamburger. I'm just going to turn this heat up just a little bit here. So I'm going to continue frying this up. And then once it's all fried up, I'll show you the next step. Okay guys, so the meat is cooked the way we want it. We want it like this. I then got all the grease drained out of it. Now, we're going to go ahead and start adding the seasonings and stuff that we did. And we made our own taco seasoning. We're going to start with about a coffee cup of water, not filled to the rim. Okay? Because you got to have some juice for it to simmer. You're going to add some ketchup. This is my signature taco meat. Not everybody makes it this way, but it's so, so yummy. Will you hand me that hot sauce over there?
Forgot to move my Mario Kart out of the way.
That's okay. Everybody's playing this new game called Mario Kart. About 10 dashes of Louisiana hot sauce again. Okay. And then you want to give that a good stir before you add your seasonings. Okay. Because you want the ketchup and water and everything to fully incorporate with the water. Alright, we're going to put the lid on this for just a minute because I'm going to check on these taco shells. We're making crunchy tacos, so we got them popped in the oven. Getting warm here. I'm just going to give them a turn around. And let them go for another minute or two. They don't need to stay in there long.
I've been craving crunchy tacos.
Yes, they are so good. So hand me my seasoning right here. So right here is all my taco seasoning mix that I made. Do you want to get a good view of what I used for it, sis?
We got onion powder, ground cumin, chili powder, and garlic powder, and pepper and salt.
Okay. And it's all in this bowl, and I'm just going to put it all in there like so. This bowl is about the measuring of 2 taco packets, and I have about 2 pounds of meat in here. Okay, so you want to just give it a good stir around. I turned my heat down to about 3.5. Once this gets all stirred in and incorporated, I'm going to put my lid back on and just let it simmer while I take my taco shells out. Alright, so that's looks like it's fully incorporated, okay? You want to put your lid on, let it simmer. Now I'm going to take these shells out because I'm pretty sure they're done. Yeah, those are about right here. You just want to heat them up enough to where they get real crispy again. Now I wanted to make a good point to you guys, okay? When you get your crunchy tacos pre-made, some will come cracked like this. We go ahead and cook those up too because a lot of the kids that come over here, or my kids, they like to break them up and make like a taco salad or some chips. So you can do that as well. So don't waste these guys, okay? Alright, so we're going to come back over here and check our meat out here. Give it a stir. Let it simmer for about 5-10 minutes. And then you'll be good. I also forgot to tell you guys, before I pop the taco shells in, you want to do it at 400 degrees on your oven. Okay, I'm going to go and shut that off now because those are done. Over here, we like to use the classic iceberg salad mix instead of lettuce because it's got a lot of goodies in it. And then we got some cilantro here that we can just break into our tacos, and a little hot sauce. And then we're going to bring our pico out here in just a minute. Okay guys, so this is what your meat looks like once it's simmered. I'm going to give it another quick stir here. I got tongs out because I like putting the taco meat in with tongs because it gives you an even amount. Alright. Are you boys ready to taste test for Mama?
Yeah.
Austin? Pardooey?
Yeah.
Alright, here's a plate for you and a plate for you. Come around here. I'm going to give you each a taco shell. Alright, who's first in line?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so you see the tongs give you an even amount of meat, the perfect serving size. You don't want to overfill it with the meat because you're going to be putting a lot more stuff on it. Alright, what do you want on yours?
Everything.
Everything? Okay, let's come on over here. Put a little cheese on it. The little lettuce. A little cilantro. You want some pico and sour cream?
Yes.
Alright. A little pico on here. Thank you, sis. Alright, and then a couple dashes of hot sauce here. Alright, so hold your taco up there so it don't fall down. Alright, let me get Pardos made. Alright, bring your taco here. He knows the roll, you guys. Alright. You want cheese? You want everything?
Except for cilantro.
Except for cilantro. Okay, a little cheese. A little lettuce. You want more lettuce than that?
No.
Sour cream. And then some pico. You want to do the pico over there, sis? Looks like some of your meat and cheese fell out here. Oh, that's a bunch. He'll like it, though. Alright, hold your taco up there. You want dashes of hot sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, guys. They're going to be taste testing on camera today, not me. It's kind of a messy taco.
Scoot over.
Alright, scoot on in closer there. Alright, guys. Go ahead and taste them tacos for Mom. My signature taco meat.
hot.
Can I get a oh so yummy? Thumbs up. Oh so yummy.
That was so yummy.
All right, awesome. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for visiting Country Views again. Just remember, we have a lot of new recipes coming up. We have a special one coming up. Not going to tell you what it is. You'll just have to tune in to the next video to see what it's going to be. Like and subscribe, comment below, and visit my Facebook and Instagram. Thank you. Bye.